Do you want to enter a new world, fight off eldritch beings, become a beast? With a cassette tape? Then Cassette Beasts is a game for you. Get ready for a unique monster catching game. Hello you glorious gamers, and welcome to my review of Cassette Beasts. Developed by Byton Studio and published by Raw Fury. I will just say it outright. This game is brilliant. Many games these days can feel stale. You know generally what to expect with them. Some can go for a slight new angle, making it seem fresh. But it's really the same as spraying too much deodorant to hide a smell. It's just a thin layer that hides how stale it is. This game, however, feels fresh. The creativity and uniqueness is plain to see. It is inviting, compelling, and immersive. After creating your character, you are sent through a disco-infused wormhole, or something like that, only to wake up on a beach, with no idea how or why you are there. There you meet one of your future partners, Kaylee, and engage in battle. Now, I said Cassette Beasts is a monster catching game, which is sort of accurate. However, you don't catch the beasts, more like their essence. Recorded onto a cassette tape, you can then become the beast. After battle, you are taken to a town, where you learn that everyone had the same thing happen to them. Every person there was transported from a world and is stuck there, a land called New World. They learn to survive and thrive after realizing there was no way back. Eventually, you partner up with Kaylee and find an underground station, where you encounter an eldritch being known as an archangel. After barely surviving, you learn of a way home, but to do so requires you to find more archangels. And let's just say that they can be rather unnerving. Appearance, or the fact that they start glitching your menu. I mean, look at this thing! That is how things start off, but the story is mostly done through character quests, essentially your partner's quests. As this game is less about the beasts and more about the characters, the story jumps between wholesome and heartwarming to legitimately unnerving at times. I love it. You deal with eldritch abominations, cults, battling captains, even stopping beings so bloodthirsty and soulless that you would think they are vampires. But no, they are something worse. As for the gameplay of Cassette Beasts, well, it kept me hooked. Battles are a turn-based affair, where you fight with your partner, and I love my turn-based games. As stated before, you transform into a beast and fight. However, the cassette tape has its own health separate from yours. So if your tape's health runs out, you can easily swap it, but you are vulnerable in your human form, and if your red health bar runs out, you are out of the fight. This makes recording new beast forms interesting, as you have to revert to your human form to do it. While doing this, you are vulnerable, and the more damage you take, the less likely you are to succeed in recording. However, if a beast takes damage while being recorded, the chance of you capturing its essence increases. Your character gains levels independently of your cassette tape, so no worries about swapping them around. However, the cassette tapes in your party can increase their abilities and even get new forms, known as remastering. Essentially, they evolve. However, some have divergent evolutions, which is even better in my opinion. Every beast in this game has an elemental type. You would think it would just lead to ineffective or super effective attacks. However, no. They have what they call a chemistry system. Depending on what element hits what, certain buffs or debuffs are gained, such as the air type extinguishing a fire type, reducing its physical and range attack for a set number of turns. To add even more to battle, you can fuse beast forms with your partner. All forms can fuse, making you better, faster, and stronger, giving you both beasts' move pools and elemental typings. The closer you are to your partner, the stronger the fusion. Did I mention you can romance your partner? Because you can. You want shiny beasts? Well, there are bootlegs in this game. These are different colored beasts that have a different typing. I do love this game's naming conventions. There are also stickers, which you can apply to tapes, giving them additional moves or abilities. These stickers come in common, uncommon, or rare. Those above common grant extra benefits. Traversing the world is relatively painless, control-wise. I can't speak for the puzzles, however. You make use of various abilities you can gain from beasts to traverse the land, allowing you to unlock more of the map. Lastly, you can play with a buddy, as Cassette Beasts supports co-op multiplayer. Now, if only someone will play with me. The pixel art is glorious. From the adorable overworld sprites, which are small and quite cute, these sprites get larger and more detailed during battle. I must say the attention to detail is fantastic. The sprites bounce and move during combat, Even the overworld movement of your character has a certain fluidity to them. It gives everything a sense of life. The soundtrack is gorgeous. Even now, I find myself listening to it when scripting. It gets even better when you fuse during battle, as the lyrics to the soundtrack appear, adding more gravity to the situation. What else can I say about it? I like the beeps and the boops. I would say it runs well on the Steam Deck, which is what you should expect, as it is Steam Deck verified. Capped at 40 frames, you can expect over 4 hours of playtime. Quite decent there. Cassette Beasts supports cloud saving, so switching from your PC to your Steam Deck is a breeze. It also supports the Steam Deck's 1280 by 800 resolution. No 720 here. There have been a few cases where it stutters now and then, but they are few and far between. Here is a list of things I did not like about the game. You cannot change the controller layout. As I was using a PS5 DualSense controller, I kept getting the prompt to interact, and I jumped instead. I found it annoying that to change a cassette tape in your party, you have to be at a campfire or the cafe. Then go to the party menu, remove the tape, back out of that menu, and then go to the tape storage and add the tape you want. I would like to easily swap cassette tapes. This is too finicky. The last point is mostly just a personal issue, because I am not that fond of puzzles. Why must traversing the area be such a puzzle? I love how dense the map is, but please, not the puzzles. On to what I liked. The music. But I had already gone over that. I like that while the viewpoint is fixed, you can angle it with the right joystick or mouse. I was surprised by how many partner characters there are in this game, and I like that. Gives you a feeling of community. Well, the game already gives you a feeling of community, but this adds to it. I really like that the menu system in battle is a cassette tape. Then there is a turn-based combat, the story, the art style, the monster designs. There is a lot to like, and I will be here forever if I list it all in detail. Cassette Beasts won me over fast. It ticked many of my boxes from the beginning. This game felt unique to me. It deviated from what I expected, which was a standard monster taming game, and that is a refreshing change of pace. Now, do I recommend it? I can confidently say yes. I will also say if you have even the slightest interest in Cassette Beasts, it will most likely deliver. It helps that the price tag is reasonable. You get some decent mileage out of what you pay. So yes, I give this game a thumbs up. If you are still here and found this video helpful, entertaining, or just good to watch, please consider liking and subscribing. It will really help me out. Thank you for watching.